It's going to be a very exciting live because we will talk about the psychic abilities. And I would like to start by explaining why you are here today. Most probably you're here today because you have what we call the psychic abilities. But what are these psychic abilities? And how can we understand them, and not just understand them, but learn how to control them, develop them, and how to incorporate them in our daily life? But before explaining all of this, you might be wondering, who am I? And how can I help you understand these psychic abilities? So first of all, I would like to present myself. And this is the very tricky part because I hate labels. And our world currently has been built on putting labels on everyone. So, for example, I would like to present myself to you as a multidimensional being. And this would include everything: my connection with the spiritual realm, my connection with the physical world, and all the people and all the energies that are around me. That would be what I call multidimensional being. Good morning, Eleni. But of course, because we live in a 3D world that is all kind of restricted, we need to use these terms and these labels. So for people who know me now, they will know me as a psychic medium. And this is where things get very interested. This should never be actually a label because it's a skill. It's an ability. So it's like introducing yourself to someone and instantly saying, "Hi, I'm Olga and I can drive a car." So you see how silly this sounds? Because the psychic abilities, they are not a profession, they are abilities, they are skills. So we do use the term psychic or medium because it's a very easy way for people to identify and find us. So if I were to add on my social media just a multidimensional being, no one could actually understand who I am, what I'm doing, and what I'm presenting to my videos. Instead, I am obliged in a way to use these terms as psychic or medium or healer, energy healer, and all these kind of words to describe my abilities. But as I said when we started, you also have these abilities, and everyone has them. But why we have them? Before explaining why we have them, I would like to present the psychic abilities. So the psychic abilities, it's a huge spectrum of skills and abilities. It's so big, and honestly, people have limited the psychic abilities only to know them by the tools that we use them. For example, someone who is using the tarot cards, the tarot decks or oracle decks, they are called a psychic. But actually, what a tarot deck is it's just a tool that you can use to enhance and communicate your psychic abilities. So the psychic abilities, they have different types. The most common ones, and I will go very quick about them. First of all, the ones that connect us with the spiritual realm, which opens our communication with the spirit world, what we call a spirit world. This means that we get to communicate with the human souls and other, of course, energy entities that they are on the fourth dimension, which is right above above us. It's the next frequency above our 3D world. So the mediumship, which are the ones that help us enhance this communication, are clairvoyance. This is the ability, it's the most common one. You can actually see images, you can even see the past soul, the way that they present themselves. Okay, it's very important to understand that when a soul passes, the way that this soul remains on the fourth dimension, they can manipulate their energy and they can present to you the images of themselves the way that they want to present. This is very important to understand, because many times when I'm channeling with my clients, I might describe their mom who has passed, for example, when their mom was younger. And it's very weird, because many times this is how the past soul wants to present themselves for a specific reason. And many times people might not even know specific details, but everything is confirmed after. And this is very, very important and very interesting to know. So clairvoyance is the ability to actually see the past soul. Clairaudience, when you hear them, and this also includes even kind of the frequency when it's aligned, what we call the ear ringing. So you will instantly, when you meditate or when you are channeling, you are trying to channel and you're talking to a person who has asked you to connect with one of their loved ones who has passed, you might listen names, phrases. Usually they are very short and very clear in a way of just being very straightforward. So they will not engage in big conversations, because it takes lots of energy for them to manipulate their energy and give you their messages. So clairaudience is when you actually can hear something from the spiritual world. Then we have the clairsentience, which is the feeling. This is the ability to feel the emotions. I also have this ability myself. Activated, because as I said, we all have them, but not all of us have them activated. That's a small parenthesis. So the soul will actually cause to me their feelings. I will feel what they want me to feel, because it's a way for them to deliver their message. So many times I might even experience the way they passed, or if they had some, like a sore arm or a leg or something in their body that it was bothering them. They might even show me their skills. So many times when I'm channeling, I might start instantly doing something with my hand that it was what their soul was doing when they were alive. Playing piano, writing, sewing, whatever they were doing. They use your emotions and even your body in a trance state. This is a developed stage to present themselves more clearly. Claircognizance, but it's the clear knowing. You instantly know. You will instantly say to the person next to you that what the soul is delivering. You know their lives, you know past moments, you know names, you know timelines, everything that the soul again wants to deliver. And they do that because they want to confirm with the person who is next to you that it's them and not someone else, like a lower frequency entity. And I will explain about that later. So we do, it's a huge range of the mediumship abilities. Honestly, clairgustance, if you actually feel the taste of something, like they were baking an apple pie, it was their favorite sweet, they will show it to you. You have the taste of this, even from things that you have never ate before, so you will instantly feel that. All the same, of course, with the smell, you will smell their perfume, or if they were smoking, you might smell the tobacco. And the list goes on and on. Tangency. This is also a mediumship ability that it's also included in another category, which is the when you manipulate the energy. This means that you can actually touch an object, instantly connect with the energy that it's on the object, and you will receive the rest of the messages, the knowing, the memories, the names, feel. So when you touch something, you will instantly get the connection. And this also applies to the haunted, what we call haunted places or haunted objects, when they keep a specific amount of energy on them. So it can be combined to actually deliver the message from a past soul, but this ability can also be very useful to you to understand negative energy that has nothing to do with a human past soul, but about the negative energy that this specific place or object has, what we call poltergeist or haunting. Um, so these are the mediumship abilities. But when we mention psychic abilities, the range is huge.